Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Donnie, and you're watching Diamond Painting by Donnie. However, today I have an unboxing that is not really diamond painting related. It is craft related, and I was contacted by this company called Arteza, and I produce quite a few different craft supplies, and they contacted me and wanted to know if I would do a review of their products, and so they sent me this box of stuff to show you and let you know what I think. So here is the box. It came from Amazon, and we're going to open it and see what we got. Okay, so look at this. I'm going to actually pull the box to the side here, and I'm going to pull the things out one at a time. First thing we have here is a coloring book. And so it's got 48 pages, and let's see. It says premium on it. Unique illustrations, and it's perforated pages, stress relieving designs. Okay. This is something you would do kind of slowly, you know, a little bit at a time, like a doodle, more like a doodle type of painting. I wouldn't be able to use my Sharpies on it because they are double-sided. And this is more like mandala type flowers. So let's look through these pages real quick here. Some bigger ones. This would probably be more for something you would use colored pencils with, or some type of marker that doesn't bleed through. But you know, these are the kinds of things I would color. I'm not really good with picking colors that go good together, or shading or anything. So, you know, this doesn't require that kind of coloring because it's shapes mainly, flowers and stuff. You know, maybe the birds, but the birds are more mosaic type pictures, so you don't need to do shading, because I'm really horrible at shading, like faces and things like that. I can't do those. Now this one's pretty intricate, so I actually have some pens. Gel pens work good on that kind of thing with a very fine tip. So yeah, it says flowers make you happy. So that's just a quick flip through of this book here. Some feathers. Oh, UPS is here. And bees. And fish. And more flowers. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Sorry about that. UPS came to the door and nobody was there to get it. Alright, so we also have, let's see, I'm going to do this in a certain order. I'm thinking, alright, let's see what this is. Ooh, this would go good with the coloring book. I think what it is, it is what I think it is. Alright. Yep, colored pencils. So, these do go good together. Let's check this out. I do kind of wish that this was, they were one-sided on the pages, because when I color, I prefer markers. Because I like the bolder colors. And I like to use the ones that bleed. Oh, cool. The case, the aluminum case, I guess that's considered. And it's got a hinge on it, so you won't lose it. 72 pencils. Let's look here. Here's all the colors. They're professional grade, artist quality. So we'll try it out here on this book. Okay, you can get 20% off your next purchase if you join the Arteza Club. It does have a guarantee. If your product does not perform properly, contact them for replacement. And they have a QR code for helpful tips. But look at all those colors. That is a lot. Well, it's 72. So let me move this light out of the way here. That's the upper light. Here we go. Alright, so you can kind of see the colors. I'm not going to read them all off, but my overhead light is glaring on it. Here, it's a little better. There, block the light out. So there's a lot of colors. Alright, let's go back down like this. Okay. And they're pre-sharpened. Awesome. Okay. Look at that. Purples. And they do have the color names on them. That's awesome. I hate it when I try to reference a color on a pencil or a pen and they don't have the names on them. So they have the number too. So if you need to get that pencil again, that same color, you'll know the reference by the number. That's cool. Let's see. I'll show you in here right like this. Oh, that light is just gonna get in the way. And I just bumped the... There we go. Okay. That's upside down, but that's... You can see what I'm talking about. But look at those beautiful purples. Alright, let's go down the next layer. Oh, and those pinks. Oh, nice. And one thing here I'm noticing they have is the rounded tip here, so it's not got the ink, the lead showing through on the other end. So, another layer. Okay, so pull this one out. And we've got more pinks, yellows, and blues. So they're just different shades of basically the same color families as the first one. Move it over here as our third layer. Yep, there sure is. There we go. Move this here. We don't want to pop them out. Oh, I can smell the lead. No, it doesn't smell like lead. It smells like, well, it's gone now. I can't tell what it was, but I could actually tell. You know when you're in an art room and it kind of smells like art. That's what this smells like. I don't know how to explain it, but I love all the different shades. I don't know that I've had a color set of pencils this big before. Yeah, so it kind of smells like crayons. What are with a wood mixture. So let's see how they write. Let's try it out on this coloring book here. Let's pick something with a something largish, so you can see how it writes, how it colors. Here's one right here. Let's do this. I like to keep mine in the book. But if I'm coloring for a long time on a certain image and I'm having a difficult time getting it to get to the colors, I will tear them out. I'll just scoop in a little bit here. And we're focused. So I'm going to work on right here on this swirl. No, I will do greens on the leaves. Let's try green here. I'm just going to try this out. Oh, I like how smooth it is. It's normally with colored pencils, it feels like I mean, it's hard. It feels kind of scratchy when you're coloring, but I'm not even pressing very hard, but look at that beautiful color. It does have a little bit of flaking when you color with it, but I like my colors dark. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. So you can kind of get a view of, let me get my light down here. There we go. So it does have a little bit of dust when you're coloring it like that. When you press, I mean, I'm not pressing too hard, but I'm not pressing light either. They feel kind of like crayons a little bit. I mean, you can go light. This is coloring here. Let me do it on this one where I'm doing it light. Just barely touching it. And you don't get the that dust so much when you do it lighter. But you know, I don't feel like I push real hard, but I guess it's hard enough that it's leaving behind the dustiness that you're not going to want to do like I just did with where you press when you make it to get the dust off. You're going to want to use something like this to get it off, because when I did it the first time, you can see how it kind of got it on here, and I don't want that. So yeah, I do like coloring books. I do have quite a few of them, but because I'm really bad with shading and picking colors, I do a lot of color by numbers. Let someone else tell me what color should be there. All right, so that's that was this color, which is emerald. Let's try a lighter color. Let's go with spring green. We'll do these back leaves up here. Let me move it up here like that. So again, I'm not pressing really hard, but I'm not like being feather soft either, because I want the colors to be there. But I want to see what it looks like by just pressing lightly. Yeah, the colors are pretty bold, because here I'm not pressing very hard, and I mean, I'm not pressing at all. I'm just basically rubbing it. So there's not much color difference between those two. Huh. I really like these. I've never used, I've not used this brand before. I've only bought a nice set of pencils one time, and they were extremely expensive. These, I will get you the prices in just a moment. Actually, I'm going to go grab the prices. I'll be right back. All right, it appears something is missing from the package, so I will contact them and find out what happened with that, and I'll make sure to put it in this video before I post it, so you'll see that at the end. But so far right now, this coloring book Full price is $9.89, and these colored pencils are $28.98, which for $72, that's actually a really good price. I paid way more than that for another brand that had less pencils. The next item, I don't know if we should, let's try another red color real quick, just so we can kind of get a picture of, an idea of the red colors. And again, I'm not pressing hard here. I'm just doing it lightly. And it kind of does look like a crayon type consistency when you go lightly. This color is rose red. So that's what it would look like going lightly. And if we go darker, let's go dark. Shall we? Go dark. Pressing a little bit harder, and it actually fills it in quite nice. So you don't have those gaps, those white gaps in there from pressing lightly. I'm not a coloring expert by any means, but from my experience and what I've used in the past, these are very nice quality. They don't feel waxy. I can't stand using pencils with that wax feel to them. They don't look right. You can't get a good color from it. And this one didn't leave any of the dust. It doesn't seem. I'm not seeing any of that dust that I needed to shoo away. Okay, there's a little bit. There we go. So the camera isn't showing it how bright it actually looks. I mean, to me, it looks brighter in real life. So the camera doesn't reveal the brightness as well as if you were seeing it in person. So let's see, is there anything else about this that you might want to know? Maybe what it's made of. Let's see. All right. Let's see. It says professional grade artist quality colored pencils, break resistant, soft and thick leads, smooth color laydown for superior blending and shading, unsurpassably light fast and acid free quality pigments, ideal for drawing, illustrating, and coloring. So there we go. And they do have other different sets too. You can find them on Arteza.com or Amazon. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Next thing we have are some fabric markers. So this is comparable, I think, to marker. I don't use them on fabric. I use them for coloring. You may, if you're a coloring type person, you'll know what I'm referring to by looking at the shape of these. Let's see, my light. There we go. So here, they're like the square. There are 24 in this box. They've got a fine tip end and a chisel tip end. And permanent, unique colors, non-toxic. It says to open the marker with a gentle clockwise twist. Place any pad underneath for the fabric to prevent bleed through. Let finish dry for 12 to 24 hours. Store the markers tightly capped in a horizontal position. So you want to keep them down in this position like that. Fabric care. For best results, wash fabric in cold water with a neutral detergent. Hang dry to keep colors looking new and bright. Suitable for working on jeans, t-shirts, tennis shoes, backpacks, jackets, sweatshirts, and more. So let's take a look at these. Alexa, cancel. Alexa, stop. Alright, so let's take a look what we got. Wow, that's a durable sticker. Or my scissors just aren't very good. Alright. Let's pull out a purple. We've got orchid purple, lilac, and then we've got some blues. Egyptian blue. Ooh. Let's go with orchid purple. Okay, so they say designed in the USA, manufactured in PRC. Okay. American company, conforms to those things, and this is the chiseled end and this is the fine tip end. So that's how big that marker is, and the chisel tip is pretty wide. Let me just write my name on this book because I don't have any fabric to write on. And it is permanent, so these are pretty thick pages. I'm gonna write on this side to see how they go through, if they go through. Let's see. Diamond painting by Donnie. It didn't go through at all. I'll show you up close. Nope. You can only see what's on the other side too if you kind of hold it up at a certain angle. Let's try the chiseled end and see how that works. Alright, so it's kind of wet because I used quite a lot of ink there. Well, so either these don't bleed through very easily, or it could be the combination of that and the fact that these pages are really thick. So I probably could use these markers on this coloring book, on bigger things, like something like this here. And I could even use the chisel end on this side, and the fine tip could, it could even be used for, some of these things. Maybe not for some of those really thin line stuff, but, things like this, because it's not super thick, not super thin either, but, and look at there, I didn't wait for it to dry. Huh. I kind of wiped it off. I kind of wiped off part of the paper, but because it was still wet, I was able to get it off. But they are permanent, so don't expect that to ever happen when you want it to. Alright, so let's put this back, and I have one other item that I have here, and then I will pick this back up when I get the other item. Or if I'm not going to be getting the other item, I will still come back and let you know. And I will close up the video at that point. But I don't want to close this again because this is still wet. So I'll just set it to the side here. The last thing is this heat transfer vinyl. So we use heat transfer vinyl for the t-shirts, but we use it in glitter. And the coffee cups, we don't use heat transfer. We did buy some heat transfer vinyl, and it was really bad. It wouldn't stick to the cup. It just wouldn't do anything. So what I'm going to do is I am going to open this up and look at it, and then I'm going to have Jim make a coffee cup with this vinyl, and we will be able to show you what it looks like. So let's check out the colors. Well, let's see what it says. It says always test cut to make sure your machine settings are set up correctly. Okay, that's just basic stuff. Here's the colors. It does say there's white, black, red, green, royal blue, lemon yellow, golden yellow, orange, silver, neon pink, pink, gold, neon orange, and neon green, but no purple. Purple is really hard to come by, and some people just don't understand when they request purple that it's not an easy color to get for some reason. It just, I don't know why. I think it's beautiful, but it just isn't. Okay, so this is something interesting. It says wait 24 hours before washing whatever you put it on. So most of the time heat transfer vinyl is put on clothing. And yeah, here again they have helpful tips with they have the QR code for helpful tips. So let's look at these. These sheets are 10 inch by 12 inch, which is, you know, 12 inch by 12 inch is what we try to go for, but if that's not available, then the next best is the 10 by 12. Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful that pink is. Look at that. That is so bright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him put this on a black cup, and we're going to see how well it turns out, okay? And let's look at these other colors, though. There's the yellow. Wow, that's really bright. These are some very vivid colors. And that's a very white. And there's an orange, green, and a neon orange. I like that, too. And black. And then like a pumpkin orange, whatever they called it. What'd they call it? That's orange. The other one was neon orange. Oh, that other one was red. This one doesn't look red to me though. But this has to be the red because there's neon orange, and then this is orange. Yeah, there's no other option it could be. It's not gold, unless this is gold. We'll see. Yeah, this must be gold. Okay. Then what's this? That's orange. Okay, orange, neon orange, and gold. Unless that is golden. Oh, it's golden yellow. I'm silly. So here, because this is red, and here's the blue. Okay, so the pink kind of looks like a lavenderish pink, a regular pink, but it's still pink. And there's gold, and there's silver, and neon green. So those are some really bright colors. The only ones I see that are not really bright would be like this orange, the red, and the orange yellow, whatever, what was it called? Golden yellow? Lemon yellow. Golden yellow, yeah. The lemon yellow is really bright too. The green isn't, this green isn't too bright, but it's still vivid. I mean, it's not a bright color, but it's a normal color, but the colors are nice and full. So it's still a really pretty color. I'm just looking at what would look good on a black cup. So black obviously wouldn't. That would go good on the white one though. But these are so bright, these neons. I don't know that we have even had anything with neon colors in it before. Okay, so I will pick this back up after this cup is made, and we will see how the vinyl looks on the cup. So I'll be back in a bit. All right, we are back, and just a little update. We didn't make a coffee cup because what Jim was telling me was heat transfer vinyl doesn't... It's really hard to do heat transfer onto a coffee cup. So he said, I suggested, okay, well, make me a shirt then, because, you know, I haven't had one of these new shirts made for myself yet. So here's what we got. And look at that. Came out awesome. This is the neon pink. I know it's not showing up neon in the camera, but here it is. I mean, it's awesome. I really like this. I mean, I think it came out great. This is originally how I was going to be doing my t-shirts for this. This saying was going to be in solid colors like this, so we're going to go back to using the glitter vinyl that we have for the other saying only. Anyway, that's beside the point. This is talking about the vinyl itself from Arteza, and it feels really good. I actually like it better myself than the glitter stuff, and this came out really nice. You don't have to use it, you don't have to press it as long as you have to press other stuff. This only has to be pressed for 10 to 15 seconds. It's not on as high of a heat. I'm not sure what exactly that means, but that's the difference that Jim was saying. It was different than the other stuff we've used. It was requiring a higher heat setting, and this one not so high. So there you go. There is the vinyl sheets, and I think, oh yeah, what I forgot to do was tell you the prices. Let's see, let me go back to it. Oops. It says here that, okay, the vinyl sheet for 14 sheets, it's $24.99. And the fabric markers right here for 24, you get these for $29.99. Now, I don't know about this particular brand, but I know other brands that are equivalent to this. I'm not sure if they're exactly equivalent as far as what they're made out of, how they're made, but other ones that look like this, they can run up to around $5 each, and there's 24 of them in here, so that averages out to a little over $1 each. So that's pretty darn good price for this many fabric markers. And the colored pencils, I already told you, those were $28.98. The coloring book was $9.89. And the other item I don't have yet, we'll talk about that, and I will give you the price on that if it shows up. And if it does, that will be coming up here in just a minute. And if it doesn't, I will come back one way or the other to wrap this all up. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Okay, my last item came in the mail. It was shipped separately, so this is what the last item is. They are oil-based paint markers. They're permanent, quick-drying, non-toxic. There's 20 markers in here, and they can be used on Surfaces including paper, glass, metal, wood, plastic, vinyl, rubber, stone, concrete, leather, canvas, fabric, and more. And it has directions on here on how to activate them. So I'm going to open them up and try them out. It looks like they're each one individually wrapped as well. I think these are two. They have two. Some of them have the same colors, like paint markers. Do they have the color on them? They don't have the color written on them, but I'm guessing this is silver. Or one's silver and one's gray. Can't really tell. They don't have numbers or anything on these. No. Alright, so we've got white. Okay, so silver, that must be silver because these look like these ones here are gold. So 2 silver and 2 gold. There's a black, some blues, light blues, different shades of green, pink, purple, magenta, brown, a couple of different shades of brown. A dark brown and a light brown. And then we've got yellow, white, red, orange, regular green, and these 2 blues. Okay. I don't judge my drawing abilities, but let's see. Let's do red. All right. These are something I would not let my daughter get a hold of. The box has instructions on what to do, but they also have it on the pens. And there's the instructions. So it says to shake. And then you take the lid off and you pump this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you push up and down. And then you're supposed to be able to write. Okay, you can see the color coming through. It's starting to come in. It's starting to saturate the tip. You can watch it as it happens. That's cool. And then you write. So let's draw something that's red. I'll just write my name. Let's do this. Diamond. Painting by Donnie. So yeah, these are like Sharpie markers on steroids. And they do have that smell to them. Like, I remember the old-fashioned markers. It actually brings back memories of my childhood because we used to have these, and they do go through, and it smells like paint in here, but these are extremely strong. Let's look at some of these other colors. Let's look at the purple because I know a lot of you love purple. And so we'll try a purple and we'll try the magenta. And just so we can see the colors that we have. Yeah. Oh, whoop, I'm supposed to do it like this. And then go like this. Okay, here it comes. It's kind of like slow motion, or you could probably push it again to get it to come out. Yeah, it's coming down a little faster now. There we go. Okay, let's see what this purple looks like. Kind of waiting for it to finish saturating the tip. Alright, that's right. Tessa's name. There we go. Nice pretty purple. And there is another blue here that, you know, it's a darker blue. But let's see. Magenta is kind of pink. So pink, magenta, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. They actually have the colors on here. This is bubblegum pink. And this one is lilac. And that one I just used was orchid purple. Yeah, silver, there's two, and gold. So those two, that's what I thought. So they do have the list of the colors on the side, so that's nice. I would actually keep these with the box so that I would always have the colors, so I would know what color they were. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Pump 3 times and then push. I'm wondering if you just push down 1 time, if it comes out faster that way. Well, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming a lot faster now. Yep, see, it's saturated completely. Oh, that's a pretty pink. There we go. I don't know how well these would do for like coloring books because they, you know, they do soak through. But I'm guessing if your coloring pages are one-sided, you know, why not? They give really great color. Nice bold. And it's not something that's going to... I don't think they're going to fade. I don't know. It's paint, so. And quick drying. Yeah, it's almost completely dried. But boy, does it smell like paint now. Very strong. So let's see what some of the other things it says on here. Paint markers are available in a variety of types and sizes. So if you visit their website, arteza.com, www.arteza.com, they will have more information there. And they have the warranty, the guarantee. If your product does not perform properly, please contact us at returns@Arteza for a replacement. And I can say that their help desk was very helpful because I did contact them because I wasn't sure if they were sending me this product or not, or what was going on, and they were able to get back with me right away and let me know that my packages were sent in 2 different boxes, and they told me exactly when it would be arriving, and it sure did. So I really like these, and I do have some coloring books that are only have one-sided paper, and I will definitely be using these on them when I do get the chance to color again. One thing I did want to say, even though you know, permanent markers have a tendency to bleed through and then go onto whatever else was on the other side, these did not. It stayed on the paper. It did not, it barely even came through the other side. As you can see, it's mostly stayed on the other side. You can see it because it's very dark, but it actually, the pink didn't bleed through at all. It's just the fact that you can see the paint through the paper. So that's actually really good for coloring. So guys, check them out. They are, I will leave a link down below where you can find these on Amazon and their website as well. I've already said what their website is, arteza.com, but if you want to check them out for yourself, the links will be down there for you. So guys, take care. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to Arteza again for sending me these products. I love them, and I will use them a lot. Have a great day, guys. Have fun diamond painting. Have fun crafting, whatever, coloring, whatever it is you like to do, and I'll see you in my next video. Have fun, guys, and don't forget to sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Bye.